Instead of driving a fancy car to work, this female CEO rides a bicycle every day. Ever since her scheming best friend joined the company 3 months prior, the woman had been shamelessly hitching a free ride every single day. She had also eaten all the snacks the female CEO kept in her car, so the CEO decided to commute by bicycle from then on. When her scheming friend saw this, she shouted and questioned the CEO. She asked how she was supposed to get home from work if the CEO didn't drive. Staring at her enraged, scheming friend, she knew the woman wouldn't let it go. So after work, she found the security guard and pulled up the garage surveillance footage. On the camera, the scheming friend was yelling furiously next to the CEO's parking spot. She swore she would make the CEO pay for it. The CEO said nothing and simply copied the surveillance video. The next day, the scheming friend was playing the victim in front of her colleagues, claiming the CEO was targeting her on purpose. When the colleagues heard this, they all rushed over and accused the CEO of being stingy, but the CEO remained silent. After days of playing the victim, the scheming friend noticed the CEO still hadn't reacted at all. So one day, while the CEO was preparing an important report, the scheming friend suddenly walked over with a cup of coffee. She deliberately spilled the coffee all over the CEO's report. Seeing this, the scheming friend quickly apologized to the CEO in a loud voice. Her loud apology soon drew the attention of the other colleagues. Looking at the remorseful scheming friend, the colleagues urged the CEO not to make a big deal out of it. The CEO agreed generously, but she said the report was needed for the boss's meeting. So she asked the scheming friend to go explain the situation to the boss. The scheming friend paled in panic immediately, for the boss was famous for his bad temper. Thinking of this, the scheming friend quickly looked to her colleagues for help, but unexpectedly, this time the colleagues all stood by the CEO in perfect unison. Urged by the others, the scheming friend had no choice but to walk into the boss's office reluctantly. Several minutes later, the scheming friend walked out with a resentful look on her face and glared fiercely at the CEO, but the CEO smiled kindly at her in response. The next day, the scheming friend suddenly arrived at the company in tears. She said her wallet had been stolen on the bus on her way home the night before. When she saw the CEO approaching, the scheming friend suddenly turned the blame on her. She said if the CEO hadn't refused to drive her, her wallet wouldn't have gotten stolen. She even demanded the CEO cover half of her losses. The CEO agreed without hesitation. She decided to call the police right away. Panic flashed across the scheming friend's face at the mention of calling the police. The CEO then spoke coldly and exposed her lie. She said the scheming friend never dared call the police because the whole thing was a show she had directed and acted out herself. Her goal was to blackmail the CEO with moral coercion. The surrounding colleagues finally understood the truth and all condemned the scheming friend.